Welcome back to Afternoon Break. It's National Sorry Charlie Day, so we wanted to have a little fun and invite Melanie Hyder, a bartender from Sorry Charlie's Oyster Bar, to pop in and craft a few pretty amazing holiday cocktails. Welcome back.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Always. And this day in particular, we really want to focus on changing the perspective, right? We've all had rejection, we've all had redirection, but we want it to be something that's talked about and celebrated, and what better way than to cheers. So what are we making? What's the first one?
So our first cocktail we make on our tiki bar. It's our namesake. It's called Charlie Don't Surf. He might regret not surfing.
Yeah, he might.
So we start with 1.5 ounces of our coconut cruisin' rum.
Great.
And then we will use exactly 1.5 ounces of our coconut syrup.
Terrific. And just so everyone knows, the recipes are online, WTOC.com.
And then we are going to use 1 ounce of our Amaro Nonino to kind of balance out the sweetness in our cocktail.
And what is that? What flavor would that bring?
So Amaro is an Italian herbal liqueur, and it uses herbs, tree bark, citrus juices, and wine.
Okay.
And we use fortified wine. So it comes in many, many, many different styles. There's usually a few hundred different kinds of Amaros.
Wow.
And you can drink them as just a digestif after dinner. You could use them in cocktails to balance out the sweetness in cocktails. So we use all that, we shake it up, we put it in our little tin, garnish with a little pineapple, some pina fronds, and you can't go wrong with some toasted coconut on top.
Yes.
All right, so our second cocktail we have is a Manhattan. So we are very lucky. Woodford actually allotted us a barrel, and so we have our own special Sorry Charlie's Woodford Reserve bourbon.
Perfect.
If you love bourbon, it's fantastic. So you're going to use 2 ounces
All right.
of our bourbon into a mixing glass here.
Great.
And then we are going to use a different type of Amaro.
Okay.
It's a little bit more herbal liqueur, a little bit darker.
Yeah, talk about that for those who
Amaro
don't know.
Montenegro. Yeah, so this one has a little bit more spices in it.
Okay.
It's a little bit more syrupy, so we're going to use it sparingly here, just 1 ounce of that. Whoops,
Great.
in there.
That's why we got a
then-
tablecloth down. It's
I
going to be
know.
messy behind the bar.
Thank God. We also use 2 different kinds of bitters, so Angostura bitters, and then we also use orange bitters just to give it a little zest in there.
Yes, I bet that gives a nice zest.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And then we're going to put a little ice just to dilute, and we're going to stir.
I'll stir it.
Oh
I got
yeah,
you.
please.
I got you.
Go for it. Stir it in, and then we're going to put it into our little coupe glass
Okay,
here.
and that's this guy.
Yep. Just put a little boop.
All right.
Strain out the ice
Using
in there.
my bartender skills here.
Yeah, see, there
Love
you go.
it. Just
you
like
gotta
so.
work with us behind the bar. And then we garnish with a luxurious Luxardo cherry.
What
which
makes
is
that
really
different
good.
from other cherries?
The cherries are just so good. They are just put in delicious juice. And
brings out a
they're
little bit of the
really
bourbon.
sweet. Yeah, they're
Love
really
that.
sweet to balance the bitterness of the bourbon and the Amaro.
Now, for those who don't drink alcohol, we wanted to do a mocktail. So what do we have on this side? I'll switch the side so
sure,
we can,
switch.
you can show us here.
So this side, we are doing, since it's summer and it's getting warmer, we're gonna do a watermelon fojito. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take a few good chunks of watermelon, probably like 3 or 4.
Great.
And some of your mint, some nice fresh mint, farmer's market, backyard, fantastic. Some mint, and you're gonna put it in there and you're gonna muddle it.
Okay.
Do you wanna muddle?
Yeah, I'll muddle.
Okay.
And
We're gonna
muddle for those who don't know, just means you're
just
mixing
kind
it
of
up,
squishing it
squishing it
mixing
together. Can smell that mint.
Really, really good, right?
Delicious.
And then so we are going to
Tell me we're going to use that lime juice right there.
Oh yeah, we're gonna use
Okay.
some lime juice. We're gonna use some simple syrup in here.
Great.
And some fresh lime juice.
I've been smelling that for the last several minutes. I could drink it with a straw. Great.
And then we are going to put some ice in here.
Okay.
And shake it up real quick.
Which we
And
love.
some fajitos. You can also just top with a little bit of club soda if you like, or tonic.
Ooh, that would give it a
or-
nice little spritz
Whoops,
too.
Yeah. Or just drink if you like, just like this. We'll put it in here. Get a little pineapple chunks.
Delightful.
Yeah, we'll get a little bit more ice in. Yeah, there
Top
you
it off
go.
with some ice. And these are so easy to make. You can make them for the kids during
Oh,
the
yeah.
holiday.
You could even make them into like little popsicles. Put a watermelon popsicle in there.
So lovely.
And let
What
it
are
melt.
what are the hours this weekend for those who may want to come out on Easter?
Oh, sure. So our hours are, we're open at 11 down on our main floor. And then our rooftop, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, opens at noon, and then our tiki bar is open at 5 o'clock. So if you want to come in and, escape a little bit and have some fun and have some really good cocktails with us, we'll be open at 5.
Yeah, enjoy good times with family and friends. Melanie, thank you so much for coming in
Thank
again.
you.
You guys have such a wonderful Easter, but don't go away yet, because we've got what the newsroom is working on just after the break. And